Oh, is it really? It's weird. Okay, Facebook people, I'm going to turn this around if I can figure it out. It's playing that way. Where's the camera? Turn around, turn around. There we are. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see. We can see you. We can see me. Okay, Facebook people, you guys are the fly on the wall. You're going to get an upload to YouTube later. That's going to look a lot more professional. And then I'm going to start the Instagram feed. Okay, Instagram. Let's see if this works. I always have trouble starting Instagram lives. You got to do like all kinds of clicks. There we go. Post. Not reel. I don't want a reel. I don't want a story. I want a live. There we go. Okay, I got to turn the camera around. Move your drink there. This one's hazy, shady, weirdy. Okay, start that puppy. Okay, we got. Is it starting? Okay, that's starting. Okay, Instagram people, hold tight. We're going to start the YouTube feed. If this one works. Okay, there we go. Okay, you're there, I'm there. That'll work. Red light. No red light yet. I don't want a picture. I want a red light. Okay. Let's see if we can see both of ourselves. I can see you. You can see me. We can see each other there.
Hey.
Okay, ladies and gentle dudes, this is the 17th episode of Live from Normal Heights. And I'm here with the coolest dude named Mark. And Mark, he takes pictures, and the pictures are amazing. I was hoping he brought some printouts so we could see them, but I'm going to put the links and you can see his pictures. And before we talk about his pictures, Mark, where are you from?
I was born and raised in San Diego.
San Diego?
San Diego.
What school did you go to? What schools?
Well, let me say, I went to Gage Elementary School.
Okay.
And then Pershing Junior High School.
Wow.
And then went to some special schools.
You were
special kids.
You were a bad kid. You got kicked out?
Back in those days, they had a term called severely emotionally disturbed.
Oh, okay.
They had these Roosevelt and Korea SED.
Wow.
Both schools that for juvenile delinquents, I guess you could say. So I went.
What did we call ours? We had it was right near Geese. It was in Huntington Beach. It was near Huntington High and near Westminster, where I went both schools my brother went to, and I went to one of them. And it was right in between. I forget I forget what they called it. But yeah, it was like a continuation school. That's what they called it.
Huh.
Yeah, continuation school. So it's like you got kicked out of regular school, you had to do continuation school. And you can kind of finish it whenever you finish it, you know.
Right.
Come and go.
Continuation school.
Yeah. Okay.
But I did make it back into regular high school for a short period of time. I went to Patrick Henry.
Okay.
For about a half a semester in 10th grade, and then ended up getting kicked out.
What's the worst things you did in school?
You know, honestly, I don't remember. I think I was smoking a lot of weed.
I almost got kicked out because I was the first boy that had an earring.
Right.
And this is the 80s. And that was right during the time where the girls were trying to get into football and they were trying to sue for not being able to do football.
I remember, yeah.
So when my mom got sent to Mrs. McGrory's office to parents-teachers conference with the vice principal, she said, he can't wear an earring. And my mom goes, well, the girls want to be in football. Do the girls have earrings? And she goes, yeah. I go, do you think any girls have just one earring?
Right.
Maybe. Well, then girls want to be in football. Why can't guys have earrings? And she just didn't. She knew that where that was going to go, so she just, okay. Didn't say anything. Mm-hmm. So I pierced 4 times. One of them because the girl in PE was really cute and she didn't believe that I pierced it myself. So I said, give me your earring.
Oh,
and I pushed it right through.
I had my hair pierced. I was 14 years old for a while.
And then I kept it. I kept her earring because yep, you didn't believe me, man. And I showed you. I got blood on me, you know.
Nice.
I was shy with the girls, but I was like this punk rocker kid. TSOL lived down the street from us.
Right on.
Tito Ortiz, who I said was hopefully going to be on the show in the future, he was my neighbor, a little younger than me. And he had...
I know the drummer for TSOL.
Yeah, the bass player lived down the street. He signed my skateboard. China White played in his backyard. Wasted Youth played in his backyard.
Wow.
Salsa Distortion played in his backyard. And what was the one from Santa Ana? They were my favorite ones from Santa Ana. They were... I was sitting in my room.
Suicidal Tendencies.
Yeah, they came and played.
Fuck yeah.
They played that song and I went crazy. We jumped off his roof into the mosh pit, man. We were just little kids, and over the wall from his house was a pet cemetery, so we went like slam dancing, kicking the flowers off the pet's graves. Yep. We were all like, deny everything.
Yeah, I had
crazy punk rock kids.
I grew up with one of my best friends, his older brothers, in a band called Ministry of Truth, one of the old school punk bands.
I know, I've heard of them, yeah.
As a matter of fact, there's going to be a show at the Casbah this summer.
Oh, cool.
All the old school punk bands are going to get together.
I can't wait till Casbah.
It's free. I'll have to look up the date, or you can look it up on Casbah's website. I'm sure they have it. It's the Jimmy Rayo memorial concert, and Jimmy Rayo's not dead, so I don't know what's the memorial, but Jimmy Rayo was like
maybe
kind of the leader of the whole punk scene back in the day.
Okay.
Grew up down the street from me on Harwell Drive.
My brother went and saw Jello Biafra many times.
Yeah.
I never saw Dead Kennedy.
Wasn't he from San Diego?
I think he's from L.A. Oh, maybe he was, but the band was playing up in L.A., living in San Francisco.
Yeah, I was more into the metal scene back in the day. Wow.
So you just recently got into photography?
I did photography for a short time back in 2018, about 3 years ago, and I enjoyed it, but I think for financial reasons at the time, I had to forfeit my camera and moved on to some other interests. And then I just recently picked it back up.
And you got a nice camera.
I got a decent camera.
Okay. It looks like very professional because I don't know cameras really.
Yeah.
It looks like one of the big ones.
It's the entry level, the digital DSLR cameras.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of the entry level one.
Oh wow.
But from what I've done, the research I've done, the difference between that and like the best one is really not that drastic.
Okay.
A lot of the same technology, and the best cameras go into the lowest ones. So what I'm sacrificing is mainly speed. You know, mine takes 3 frames per second, where a good camera's could take 10 or more.
But you think of the old cameras where compared to now, the pixels were so less than. I mean, they weren't even pixel. They were like.
I've been told this.
Some of the old-fashioned stuff looks really good.
I've been told this by many photographers, and I kind of get it. It doesn't matter what camera you're using. The skills in that. It's like a guitar player.
Yeah.
You give Jeff Beck, I don't care what kind of guitar you give.
No.
It's gonna sound like
I can give him this one and you tear the shit up.
Yeah. and I like the photos I'm putting out, and I'm getting some pretty good feedback from other people that they like them too. So. Yeah.
So I can imagine soon you'll do an exhibit. Pick the best ones.
I don't know.
Maybe we'll do a what do you call it? What do we call that? Fundraiser thing. What do they call that?
Exhibition?
No. You put up online. I'm going to do an exhibition. I need like $4,000 to.
Crowdsourcing.
Crowdsourcing. We need to do a crowdsourcing.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I don't really have. See, when I started doing this on February 25th, like 2 months ago, it was strictly for my own pleasure.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't.
But people saw your pictures and said, "Man, those
people
look good."
were giving me, I started out. I was going around just taking pictures of things that I see in San Diego. You know, a lot of like landmarks and stuff, and I would share them on some of the San Diego groups. And I was getting like 300 likes on a post.
Wow.
Yeah, it was amazing, and so it just kind of grew from there. And now I've kind of more and more doing stuff, pictures of people, because I find people. I like taking pictures of things I find beautiful, and I don't find anything more beautiful than people.
Yeah.
You know. And
I like the pictures you took of me. We were gonna have another guy coming today, but he didn't make it. But you took pictures of that? He looks cool.
There's so many amazing, beautiful people that appear in front of me, and not just people, but primarily people that.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy, I don't know if you saw the picture of the guy standing on his bike playing a guitar.
Oh, that was fucking amazing.
And he's gorgeous. He's so perfect. And I couldn't have staged it. I could have staged that, but
dude,
that was just how he happened to be there, and I happened to be there.
That has to be like a cover of a CD or something.
I'm telling you.
That's amazing.
I'm telling you. And it turns out he is. He's in a band, so who knows?
So who knows? He might say,
Yeah,
can I use this picture for my fucking CD cover?
Yeah, but I mean, that was one thing I love doing is concert photography. I've always been the kind of person when I get into something, you can probably tell, like when I start doing something, I just go in like I'm, full on. So like when I had my camera for the short time back in 2018, I was going to concerts up in LA with some of my biggest heroes and just working my way up into the pit.
Oh, wow.
And doing some concert photography and getting some real appreciation from some, real major rock stars, and that was rewarding.
And any of the people that you take now, in the near future, if they became famous for doing anything, you have like the first photography.
Well, you know what? That hasn't gone beyond my awareness.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, this guy, you've seen him from Foxtail.
Yeah, well, those
Elijah,
guys are freaking amazing.
He's a rock star. He's a fucking rock star, and I told him.
I told his mom that I think he was the reincarnation of Jimi Hendrix.
He's Elijah, but he's got all that spirit. And he's humble. He's got the whole package. And
they're so young, and they're all of them. The drummer was incredible, and he didn't even have any toms.
Yeah.
Like he's just playing on the
not taking anything away from the rest of the band.
Dude, and it sounded
but
so
Elijah is
good.
a freaking rock star.
They're all good.
He's got that X factor, and it's it's hard for me to take the camera off him. I want to give everybody in the band and they're all great. And again, I'm not taking anything away from the other band that's great. I don't know if you've seen them. Is Clockwork. They've been playing around.
Oh, I haven't seen Clockwork. Wait, I saw them setting up and I saw them tearing down.
They were phenomenal.
Because I got their business card and I asked them. I wanted to hire like 5 of the bands, one of them to do 5 of my songs or 10 of my songs.
Yeah.
And I'd pay them $100 a song.
Damn, that's a good
idea. And so far, everyone said yes, but then I sent them the music and they haven't got back to me. Right. So I'm just leaving it open. If any really good band out there, if you're as good as, anywhere near as good as Foxtail, or there's another band that used to play right over where, where the saxophone player plays? Uh-huh. They played right there, and they were incredible. And I asked them to do 10 of my songs for $300.
Yeah.
And they didn't do it. So I ended up asking Foxtail, if you do 5 of my songs, I'll pay you $500. And they're still okay, but they haven't got back to me. We'll see. But anyway, I've been trying to put a band together since friggin' forever.
Yeah.
And I'm a great singer-songwriter. I've had, as I said, 6-7 songs of mine played on 91X.
Nice.
I've gotten such a good relationship with Tim Piles that anything I release now, he'll play right away because he liked every one of the songs that he played. And I have like he has like 30 or 40 of my songs. So if any of you guys are listening and you want to call in to 91X every Sunday night, call Tim Piles and say, play one of the, loudspeaker. It's from 7 to 10. Mm-hmm. Tell him to play one of the other 20-something songs he hasn't played of my songs that are professionally recorded, and I would love to get on there. Because it just takes like enough people like, you know how Simon and Garfunkel got famous? Someone in LA, I think it was LA, I think it was KMET, they accidentally put the wrong record on and played it, and I forget what song it was. It was like a demo version of Sound of Silence, I think. Mm-hmm. And they just got flooded with calls.
Is that right?
And so we're like, I don't know who that was. Okay, let's play it again. And they're like, oh, shit.
It's kind of similar to the story how Rush got exposed.
Oh, really? How did Rush get exposed?
Well, there was, it was back in 1974, and their first album had been released on a label out of Canada, and there was a DJ in Boston, Donna Halper.
Okay.
And she had been given a copy of this album, and she'd noticed that one of the songs was like 14 minutes long. And she had to go to the bathroom one time. She left it a long time. So without listening to it, she put it on and she went to the bathroom. And she started getting calls from people asking. They thought, "Is that the new Led Zeppelin record?"
Who is that? Yeah.
Yeah, and they loved it. And so she played it again. And then it just snowballed from there. And without her, Rush probably, well, you never know, but that was how they broke.
I've been surprised because NPR played one of my songs that I thought should have blown up. And I only got like one person emailed me and said, I want to buy your CD, and they bought my CD.
Yeah.
And I'm like, NPR is huge.
Yeah.
And then I had KPFK, not KPFK, they're in Los Angeles, WBAI, which is Pacifica Radio in New York, play one of my songs during the presidential debates when Hillary Clinton and the first time Hillary ran against Obama. It was during the Democratic debates, and they played one of my songs, anti-war songs.
Wow.
And I thought it would just blow up because that's
Right.
such a good song.
Right.
I didn't hear anything about it.
I know that feeling.
I'm like, what the fuck? And then I noticed played 6 or 7 of my songs, and I'm like, waiting. Why aren't people calling up? Because there's some good songs on this show, but there's a lot of not so great songs.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear one of my songs. I think they're way better than most of the stuff on there, but it hasn't taken off. But I know it's just the timing. Maybe I need to get a band together and showcase like me doing my songs live, and then people go, "Oh fuck, now we need to sign this guy."
Yep. Yeah.
But I'm thinking, with the whole record industry how it is now, maybe just being independent is the best way to go. But you need to first get a big following on YouTube or something. And YouTube, my channel was starting to take off for almost 3 or 4 years. Every month it went up in views like this. It was an uphill climb. And then all of a sudden I got one video banned because of the content.
Oh, yeah?
And then it started going down.
Oh, is that right?
And now it's been just going down.
Shit.
And they blocked like 5 or 6 of my videos. One of my videos they blocked right at the beginning of the pandemic, which they had never... It was on my channel for like 2 or 3 years and never had a problem. And then all of a sudden they say it's dangerous. And then I've asked them for a year and a half to review it. Because they're supposed to review it and someone's supposed to watch it and go, okay, it's not dangerous. Now you can...
Sure.
But they won't even review it. So they're like, I'm not going to... So I started releasing a lot of my political songs and a lot of my really out there songs, and they just started like, okay.
I've had 2 songs make it onto records. Neither one did I get to play on. So in fact, the first one I didn't even know was being recorded until I heard it after it was released. It was back in the 90s. It was a song I wrote, an acoustic, called The Grass is Greener.
You think you know it now?
Oh, yeah.
You want to try my guitar?
I would love to play your guitar. I hate
my guitar is so good.
I hate my guitar.
Okay, let me just make sure it's in tune.
Okay. Yeah, I wrote this when I was 19.
Whoa. Yeah, this one's got cool. I just bought this guitar. It's so nice.
Is that right?
I bought it at the thrift store. It didn't have strings. It didn't have these pegs. And so I was wondering, is this going to be nice? But it's a Fender, so I'm like, it was $99, and I got a student discount, so I got $90. Nice. And I put the strings on, and I'm like, oh my god, this should be like a $300 or $400 guitar. It's really nice. I don't know if this is too... You need a pick?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, so tell us the name of the song.
Okay, this is called Grass is Greener.
Okay.
And I wrote this when I was 19.
Well.
Yeah, the lyrics
Let me turn this on.
tell me that I knew everything I needed to know about life when I was 19.
Well.
Now, unfortunately, I didn't remember everything I was trying to tell myself.
No, it's like channeling. Sometimes the music you come... So Socrates, he interviewed all these poets. And he said the poets don't know what they're talking about. They're like channeling this shit because they don't know what they're... But it's this wisdom comes through them. So let me start. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find the chords here.
Right there.
Sometimes I feel like my life is passing me by. And though my intentions may be good, nothing turns out right. When I try to live it up, I run up against the wall. When I feel like giving up, I find a little more. Those right realize the grass is greener on the other side. Greener on the other side. There's that line I told you earlier. Seems that things go better when I let them fall together instead of trying to run the show. The answer to my problem lies inside a question I still don't know. When I try to live it all, I run up against the wall. When I feel like giving up, I find a little more. Though it's right before my eyes, I find it hard to realize the grass is greener on the other side. Greener on the other side. Greener on the other side. On the other side. Greener on the other side. Soon the day will come when I must know the difference between right and wrong. Shed some light on me and help me see the grass is just as green under my feet.
Woo!
Thank you.
Oh, look at that. We have a new guest.
Hey, what do you know?
Perfect timing. Take off your shoes.
Yeah, sure. What's up, bro?
Good to see you, man.
Dude. Yeah, dude, the rule is leave your shoes outside, right?
Yeah, come on
Hey, do you
in.
mind? Do you think though my bike won't get stolen, huh?
No, not
It's a good
fair, no.
community. I live in Normal Heights.
Nah, this is good.
How's it going, dude?
Good,
How's it
good.
going, brother?
You can sit right there. We'll get you on. You can ask questions in a moment or anything else you want to do.
Okay, sure.
And we're gonna bust out a little. He's got the herb. You got the herb?
I got some herb.
Okay.
Hey, look.
I'm gonna play one of the songs that is the reason why I started getting banned on
Is it like Tenacious D?
YouTube. No, my own. I have to do originals because
Okay.
when we're doing YouTube. I got
Oh, copyright, huh?
yeah.
Are you guys live on YouTube for us?
Well, we're live on Instagram and we're live on Facebook and we're gonna be live on. This is gonna go up on YouTube.
Nice. Cool.
This is called Austerity Psychosis. The rich money men are pulling their strings to make Congress sing, so the banksters can cling to their power. Our so-called debts, a real Ponzi scheme, so easily redeemed. Whoops. Get rid of the banks that created austerity psychosis is a war on the poor, a bankster's form of justice. We can't take, whoops, we can't, I forgot it, we can't take it anymore. I already forgot my own chords. Lyman Bomb once told about silver and gold. The truth was so bold. Don't be fooled by the we try
You're
that.
really good.
I can only do one hit.
Oh, yeah, it's stuff you probably only want to do one hit.
No, Tim's gotta try this.
This is a good weed right here.
No, I can only do one hit a night.
What?
I'm a lightweight. Super.
Oh.
That was really beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, that's strong. I like it.
I actually just started
I'm
writing
such
a
a
song
lightweight.
yesterday with very similar.
Do you remember?
Let's see.
You want to use mine?
Hold on.
Oh, you want to tune to this tuner so we're in tune?
That would make sense.
Yeah, tune to this one.
That's so awesome. My brother plays the guitar too. I should tell him to come next time. But I don't know if he's down.
Okay,
He doesn't really like to go out. He's
What's your brother's name?
I don't want to say right now.
Oh yeah, he's
but,
he's
he's playing. He's recently started and he knows some Mexican songs now. Like he knows Ariel Camacho songs.
Oh well.
I actually have a video of him. I might find it on my phone right now.
Okay.
Maybe we'll write the song together because I just have a first
Okay.
kind of start of it. We'll do this live online.
Let's do it. Let's
How
do
cool
it.
would that be?
Yeah.
It's kind of sappy.
Can you imagine having a video of John Lennon and Paul McCartney when they first wrote their fucking songs?
Yes, I can.
Can you imagine that?
Yes.
You want me to put this out or leave it on? Leave it
Oh,
going.
whatever you want to do with it. I got
I'm
plenty.
gonna put it out on your drink.
Yeah, my name
The
is.
song's called.
Can I introduce myself or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a studio audience. What's your name?
My name is Robot King 91.
Robot
King 91, and he's a neighbor.
I'm a normal
What?
height
It's in
guy.
key of
It's in
D.
C.
C. Okay.
I said I love myself
Oh, turn this
today.
on. Turn this up.
Damn.
Okay.
I said I love myself today in a very truthful
That's G.
way, and the way it made me feel was like energy consuming me. I have a closest friend on whom I can depend to be there for me through the thick and thin.
Anybody want a little bit of coffee?
For that
No, I'm good. We have a bunch of drinks.
Where did
There's
it go?
drinks in that
Oh, yeah.
cooler if you want to drink.
Oh, for sure.
Then it goes to the F7. Grateful, so fucking grateful. Ungrateful deep inside. After all that I've survived, to be alive. That's kind of all I got.
Dude.
Na, 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 na,
And you know, I know, you know, like that one, the Forbidden song?
The who song?
The Forbidden song.
No.
You don't know what the Forbidden song is? Look it up on YouTube. I'm gonna tell you. It's
Okay.
Stairway to Heaven.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No.
We can't play it because of the copyright.
Oh yeah, don't play it right now. But you know how like they don't allow it?
Oh, they don't allow that.
Or we could do the country song I started. You
Oh.
might.
Yeah, let's do the country song.
You're gonna like this.
Okay.
I want to hear this.
We'll keys it in. Okay,
I'm
amen.
gonna have me one more cigarette, just one more time. I'm gonna lay down one more wager, just like I did the other night when I put all my money on black, trying to win back all I had lost last time I laid down one last bet.
I'm on the road, singing a tune. I got my homies in the backseat, taking up all the room. Smoking joints on the road in the Vespa. We have to have a cool car. What kind of car do we have? We have a Monte Carlo.
One last bet to make it home.
Singing in the Monte Carlo. Ba-ba-ba-dee-boo. Try to sit back with guitar.
One last bet. Something like that.
Okay. Here, sit all the way back so I can get your head in this one.
Wow. Oh yeah.
Hey, you have the Steve Jobs book. Did you read it?
Okay, we're gonna do an easy song that this is a cover, but we can't find it on YouTube anymore. So it's gonna be my. I got a dog in the back of my truck, a barking dog in the back of my truck. I got a big dog in the back of my truck. I'm just a redneck, hillbilly country boy, riding around my 4x4. But check it out, I ain't never alone. Me and my dog are always on the road. I got a dog in the back of my truck, a barking dog in the back of my truck. I got a dog in the back of my truck. I got a big dog in the back of my truck. I'm just a redneck, hillbilly country boy, riding around in my 4x4. But check it out, I ain't never alone. Me and my dog are always on the road. I got a dog in the back of my truck, a barking dog. In the back of my truck, I got a dog. In the back of my truck, I got a big dog. In the back of my truck, I said I'm a redneck, hillbilly country boy, riding around in my 4x4. But check it out, I ain't ever alone. Me and my dog are always on the road. Dude, yeah. I stole this from some like demo tape, and it used to be on YouTube, and I can't find it anymore, so I don't even know who the person is. So if they're watching and I get a copyright scratch, I'll know who it is, because I want to know who this guy is. It's pretty good. I got a dog in the back of my truck, a barking dog in the back of my truck. I got a dog in the back of my truck. I got a barking dog in the back of my truck. I'm just a hillbilly country wannabe, yeah, riding around in my 4x4. Check it out, I ain't ever alone. Me and my dog are always on the road. Woo!
Nice.
I wish I knew the rest of the lyrics, but I can't find the freaking. No, I can't. I have to go work tonight.
What are you gonna do?
I work tonight.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
I can't tell you because then
Yeah, don't tell me then.
I'd be arrested. No, I'm just joking. I mean, the people that I work for would probably fire me, but they don't know my stage name. They probably do. I'm sure the people I work for, they know everything about me.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
It is good.
Okay, one hit. Fucking
Yeah, there
shit.
you go.
I gotta try it still. I just.
You know the words to this one. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah.
Blah blah blah.
I don't know the word.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah blah blah
Blah blah blah blah blah. Singing a song about blah 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 blah. Smoking on a joint and feeling good. Blah 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 blah
Blah, blah, blah.
Singing a song. Yo, did you write that one?
I did.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be a hit.
That already a hit. I got lots of hits.
No, there was. You know that stupid song about the. There was one song that was. It was made by a band in like the Netherlands or something, and it didn't go anywhere. And then when YouTube was just first came out, it was just like people spinning cats on the floor and. You remember when YouTube first came out? There was like nothing was
The elevator.
just like someone fell on their curb and.
This is what I want to think. Look. This is what I want.
So someone made a guy made a video of the same song with him doing weird faces.
There it is.
Oh no, we can't on the show. We can't play any
Oh,
covers.
okay, okay.
We can't because our copyright. We get a strike.
I got headphones. Go, here, one side.
We'll hear it later. We'll hear it later. Not on the
Yeah.
show. We're right in the middle of a show.
What time is how long is it gonna be the show?
As soon as till we're finished.
Okay.
You want to come on stage and kick with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
But let's go.
Let's get on stage. Okay, I'm in the middle.
Hold on, let me do this first.
Okay, we're gonna try a little solo. We're doing an E.
It's a A minor. Then it goes to G to D to F to A minor to E. Then we go to F. If I can play now. There was a time that I lost my mind to the promise of a dream. I believed the lie. I was a normal guy supporting the big machine. Then I awoke in a cloud of smoke, and suddenly I could see I've broken those chains that imprison me. I was right where I was supposed to be, home free. I live on the street amongst the hungry and homeless, the downtrodden and the diseased. But there's another kind that don't seem so hopeless, a tribe that we call the home free. The earth is our home, we're never alone, we've got everything we'll ever need. We found a better way, and we know that today we're right where we're supposed to be. We're home free. Home free.
There we go.
Good job, man. Thank you.
Okay, let's just talk about more things. We're gonna do.
Let's talk about some shit. What was that?
Okay, you want to come in and join the show?
I'll
You
go
sit-
that side.
Okay, sit on this side.
Actually, no, I can't.
Okay, that's fine. Just
Yeah.
sit right there.
He's wanted.
No.
Sit right there. Okay, so let's talk about some other things. So, what's the greatest concert you ever been to?
Oh my god, dude.
I know you've been to a million.
I've been to more concerts than most people will ever.
Oh, I know what we need to talk about. We haven't talked
No, let
about.
me tell you the greatest
Okay,
concert.
greatest one.
It was actually Triumph. Band from
I've
Canada.
heard the band Triumph.
Not my favorite band. Rush
Okay.
has got to be my favorite band, and we could talk about Rush all
What
night.
am I
if you
drinking?
want. But Triumph put on the best show I ever saw. It was in 1996, I think,
Wow. Triumph.
at the San Diego Sports Arena.
Oh, I saw Sting at the San Diego Sports Arena.
Yeah.
And I saw B-52s when they just were doing the Love Shack album.
Yeah.
That was just a hit. And then I saw... What are all these things? Marijuana pieces?
Uh-oh.
I saw Echo and the Bunnymen twice, and that was my favorite concert.
I never saw Echo. I saw the Fix in Tijuana.
Oh, that would have been nice.
At Iguanas.
Oh, wow.
Did you ever go to Iguanas?
No.
Iguanas was a club down in Mexico. In Tijuana, they have great shows down there. I went to some hardcore punk shows.
Dude, that was when you could just walk across the border and look white and not have to ever show an ID.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, up until September 11th, I remember we were just driving over. They never asked for ID. They just look at you and they...
Yep. Yeah.
Now it's like you don't have your passport, you can't get across.
Well, I'm going down there next week. So
you have a passport, right?
I do have a passport.
Okay, good. Yeah, because they won't let you without a passport. Right?
You go buy me some teeth.
Oh, okay. I did some dentist work down. You made an appointment already, right?
I did.
Okay, good. Yeah, because they won't let me do my cleaning, so I need to do a cleaning.
Oh, damn.
I used to go down there and do cleanings.
Yeah.
Up until the pandemic, they said, no, we're only taking emergencies.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, because COVID, huh?
Yeah. I gotta get cleaning. When I saw your picture with our teeth like that, I said, I need to clean my teeth. I was getting regular cleanings down there until the pandemic, man.
Yeah. All right, ask me some more questions. I like answering.
Oh, so yeah, all the people didn't hear what we talked about before in the green room about you used to be the guy who did the karaoke.
I can't. Yeah, it's all right. So my main goal when I was doing photography in the past, in 2018, when I started doing it, was to come up with a way of making money as a performer.
Yeah.
And so I came up with this idea of photo busking. And what I did, I got a big sign. I said, pictures for donations, and I set up at Balboa Park. And I thought, well, people here on vacation, they'd love a great picture.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong. No,
Yeah.
I got no money at all.
Oh, wow,
It was fun, but I wanted to be a busker. I wanted to be.
Yeah.
I had in the past. I've traveled Europe with world class street performers, and I wanted to be. My ego wanted to be of that. I wanted to be able to draw a circle crowd. So, anyways, the photography thing wasn't working. I came up with this idea for street karaoke. Yeah. And it was very simple. I got a battery powered amplifier and an iPad and some attachments for a little hand cart, so I could clamp the iPad and put a mic stand right there on the cart. And it was a nice little set. I got some signs I made with graffiti letters, the street karaoke. And we would have, I accomplished my goal. I had circle crowds of 60 people. Amazing times. And it was beautiful.
And you can keep going. So if one person doesn't want you right here, like, I'm shut up here. What are you doing over here?
Just move down the street. Yeah.
That's why I've been going with my guitar and my roller skates. Because
there you go.
if I get an area that I don't feel comfortable, I just move to another area. And then I move to it. I find the people that want to hear music, man.
Yeah.
And one guy I was going, first time I played right by the beach in front of the Hotel Coronado. Coronado.
Right on.
And so one of the people that were staying in one of the guest rooms that are on the beach said, "Wait, come up here." I'm like, "Okay." I came up there. I did a couple cartwheels with my roller skates on, because when you do it on the grass, you can do easy cartwheels. And they go, "Oh man, play me some songs." So I'm playing songs, and the kids asking for songs. The person next door asked for a wedding song. So I said, not a wedding song, birthday song. So I started singing her song. She gives me $10 tips. He says, "Wait, I'm gonna pay you the most. Don't worry, I'm gonna pay you the most. Just stay right here. You're gonna stay right here." So I played him like 6 or 7 songs, and then his son and their friends go, we have a reservation. We gotta go. He's like, "No, I don't want to go to the reservation. I want to hear some more songs." He goes, "I want to pay this guy a lot of money. I want to hear some songs." So his son finally drove him up, and he's like, "Here, give me $100 tip." So I had 7 times in Japan $100 tips. So it wasn't my first time, but that was my first time in California. Yeah. And I wasn't planning on getting tips. I was just wanting to have people smile and have fun. Isn't it? But I've been getting a lot of people just putting cash in my pockets, and I have this little black bag I carry.
Beauty.
They throw the money in that, so I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then I threw a bunch in my guitar, and I forgot. I said, if I ever get broke, I'll just go like this and find I have dollars in there too.
Yeah, we'll be bringing karaoke back this summer.
I'm gonna do it too. So, but it's funny because the reason I've found out about you is because I told people I was going to start doing it again.
Is that right?
Well, there was a guy who used to do it. Yeah. I'm like, oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
I said, but I'm gonna do it on a tandem bike. They can ride and sing karaoke at the same time.
Yeah.
That'll
Cool.
be fun.
Cool.
So in all the years you've been in San Diego, what was the times you liked the most or best?
Probably, other than right now, which is really the most amazing.
That's what I was going to say right now.
It really is the most amazing time for me right now.
It is for me too. That's weird.
Yeah.
Because right when the pandemic hit, I went down on the beach and they had all the police lines you couldn't go on the boardwalk.
Right.
I would jump over them and the police would get off the boardwalk and they would chase me and then I would duck down an alley and go back and jump back on there and then another one would start to chase me and they can never catch me. Yeah. And all the people were on the balcony going, go, go!
I think I saw a video of you on YouTube or something doing that. Yeah.
But that was when, and then as soon as they cut those ribbons and let people go, it was like, this is the place to be, man. Because I used to go to skate at Skate World, and now I don't even want to go to Skate World because they just opened it up again.
Right.
But you have to wear the mask. I don't want to wear a mask at Skate World. No. And then you have to pay $20 now at most of the places because they can only have a certain amount of people in it. So it used to be like you can do cheap nights or do $50.
I've let not wanting to wear a mask affect major decisions in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I've not done things I thought I needed to do that.
At the beginning, I got a little worried at certain times, but I've learned you can muscle test for whether someone has the virus. So I muscle test. Does he have the virus? No. Do you have the virus? No. Do I have the virus? No.
I'm pretty sure I probably had it already. So
have you? Your body says, yeah, you have. So the cool thing is with muscle testing, you can ask anybody's body anything, and you're connected just as consciousness connects to everything, and you'll get a strong muscle test if it's true, a weak muscle test if it's false. So, and you can actually ask between a 0 to 1,000 scale, 1,000 being enlightenment or perfect consciousness. Right. What scale is the virus at? And I'm always getting 460, 470, 480, 400. It's up higher than it was at 450 earlier. Yeah. But if I ask you, you're at 7, 8, 850, you're up in the 850s. He's at like 7, 750s. So in the book called Power versus Force, he says most people will never get above 400, but it seems like everyone who comes to my house is always above 400, always. But the virus is right now at about 460, 470. That's like people that are in an anger state. Yeah. So if you the only time people get the virus that I know my friends who got it, they were after a breakup or they went through a depressing time. Right. And so what makes you more likely to do that is if you stay at your home and be afraid to go on outside. If you go outside and you start dancing in the streets, start taking people's pictures, start singing music, start doing whatever you like to do, start doing painting. I've had painters come on, I've had musicians come on, I've had singers, I've had actors, I've had comedians. I'm trying to get all the people who are out there trying to do something to change this world and not letting the virus or any fear stop them, and I'm so glad. Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah. I trust my gut. My gut tells me that this whole virus thing is kind of blown out of proportion.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of people dying from it, but there's a lot of people dying. I don't know.
Are they dying from it, or are they dying from other things? Because
it
just like the flu would kill them if they got the flu.
Yeah.
You know, anything's going to take them out at that point. I don't know. Sorry, I'm non.
Yeah. Okay, so I agree 100% that most of the people that will catch it was when they're in a low life state. Yeah. Also, the hospitals are paid if they say that they have person had the virus. So
I've heard that, and I've heard them say it's not true. I don't know.
Well, if it's true. No, because if I go right now and I die in the hospital, I have no insurance, and if I die of pneumonia, I'm not going to get the hospital will not get a penny. Right. If they say I also had COVID-19, they're going to get fully paid by the government. Yeah. And how many people in America don't have insurance? Yeah. Like 80% of the people, probably. Yeah. So they have to, in order to get their bills paid, they have to say, and it's true, they might have caught it from being in the hospital, but they might have come into the hospital for something totally different that they would have died of anyways, too. Yeah. So I'm not saying everyone that died is in a low life shape means they're wrong or they're bad, but in order to save yourself from getting this flu, you have to have a high life condition, and the only way to have a high life condition is to connect with people, because the more you're disconnected with other people, that's going to lower your frequency. Because we are beings that don't live in isolation. If we live in isolation, most people live in isolation for a while, they die.
You didn't read my blog.
No, but I'm reading your mind probably. You probably said all those same things, which is
Well,
funny
no,
because
I just came out of a 2-year being alone, isolation in bed.
it's terrible.
Yeah.
That'll kill you. Just
Well, it did kill me. And I
Yeah.
died.
yeah, and then you
And then I was reborn as
Okay.
this guy that you're talking to, who
Cool,
gets
cool.
invited on radio shows and writes songs with famous singers. And
Yeah,
yeah.
fucking A.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna link his blog so you guys can read his blog, and you guys got to check out his photography, and we're gonna get the guy that danced on the show, his photography with me, maybe on another show. But we've gone. How long have we gone? We have gone. Oh, there's a timer on this one. Usually there's a timer on those ones too, but we have gone. Only 50 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
We can't stop.
But what are you
That'll be
talking about?
That'll be the shortest show.
You want to hear another song?
Yeah, as long as it's original.
I'm going to play a song that's kind of a big hit in OB.
Okay.
And as I start playing it, you'll probably figure out why.
Okay, cool.
Well,
And
I
you
think
wrote
you-
this. You wrote this one.
I wouldn't play anything I didn't.
Okay, good.
In the south of California, where the concrete meets the sea, there's a place where people go to be free.
To be free.
There's a cool collective vibe, a magnetic energy that lets you know you're where you're supposed to be.
Where you're supposed to be.
In OB. In OB.
I like it.
There's a psychedelic Santa in a gratitude mobile with a Secret Service agent behind the wheel. There's a man with a guitar who used to be a star. Now he's playing on the corner for a meal.
For a meal.
In OB. In OB. You can talk to Dr. Kush about the beaver or the bush. Just don't offer him a nickel for a dime. You can cop from Wheelchair Willie, eat some mushrooms and get silly. Go to Hodad's and spend all day in line. In OB. In OB. We'll take a little trip.
You can see this crazy man dancing to the bands on the park. You can see him doing his little wicky dicky wanty dance in the motherfucking dark. I said, now you can smoke pot in the alleyway, no cops are around. You can be as crazy as you are, and no one gives a hoot about your craziness. In OB. In OB.
You can cruise the farmer's market, find the drum circle and park it, take a walk and smoke a joint up on the pier.
Up on the pier.
With a smile and a joke, you can always find a toke. If you're lonely, a friend is always near.
Always near.
In OB.
Yabbity-doo.
In OB.
Yabbity-doo.
In OB. In OB.
You can hear Mark sing his song, and you can take a picture with him and dance along.
I'll be playing that at the Template Saturday night. And
Oh, that's
support
right. Tell it.
Jeff Jacobs and Stuart Todd Whitworth are going to be doing a acoustic showcase.
What's the name of the place one more
It's
time?
called the Template. It's
The
on
Template.
Niagara, just a block off of the pier in
Okay.
Ocean Beach. You can look it up. It's templateob.com.
So I wish the OB Pier would open back up.
It's never opening back.
They're gonna tear it down.
They're going to tear it down.
Oh damn. So I was in junior high school when the waves knocked off the Inn Cafe on the Huntington Beach Pier, and the Seal Beach Pier completely demolished. And I watched the waves smash on the pier back in the El Ninos of 83 or 4 or something like that. Yeah. And then all the houses on the beach, the waves were like smashing into them, and the windows were going.
Yeah.
We did something like that again. That was exciting.
Yeah.
Nature's amazing.
Oh, dude.
You don't want to fuck with her.
You don't fucking hate her. That was one thing fun about being in Colorado, is getting to see tornadoes.
Oh man, dude, that would tear shit up.
Blizzards. We had 36 inches of snow one time. We got snowed in our house.
Yeah, it's weird. Like back in the days before they had the big like electric snow plows and shit, some people would die just being.
Yeah.
Their whole house would get covered. They'd wake up in the morning, couldn't find the way out. They would like try to climb out. Like, what the fuck?
Boom.
That's before GPS, knowing like, I don't know, their house is somewhere under that snow. We don't know where it's at.
Right.
There's no street signs. The snow's too high. Can you imagine?
I saw it snow in San Diego once.
Oh, it did. It snowed a couple times.
Yeah.
What was that, like late 90s? We had a couple
remember.
really, really cold winters that, you would look up at all the mountains and they were just white. Even
a reggae song.
Yeah, let's do a reggae
I
song.
don't remember. No,
I did a reggae song.
There won't be
too.
snow in San Diego.
Oh, you want to do one of my songs?
Let's do one of your songs.
Okay. This one, let's do. Yeah, we're going to do this one. It's E minor. In the darkest nights when I'm all alone with the candles lit and there's no one home, but I feel like I am touching everyone.
play at the Temple tomorrow night or Thursday.
The problem is I always lose my voice every Wednesday.
Well, just don't.
I'm just not gonna sing.
don't lose your voice.
I'll bring my sax. I'll just do my sax.
Whatever you want to do.
No, I mean I'll do my sax at the drum circle so I don't lose my
Whatever
voice.
you want to do.
Because I go crazy at the drum circle. I lose my voice every fucking drum circle. That's why I haven't gone on the open mic on Thursdays because of my freaking. Because I lost my voice every time. Okay. You want to name it?
What's that?
Your song.
Oh, this is called Eye to Eye.
I forgot to name mine. Mine was I forget. But
Stands for Inspired to Inspire. It's probably my favorite song that I've written. Welcome back, my friend, to the show that never ends. We're so glad to have you here up on the stage. If you want to join the band, then please extend a hand. Grab a corner, it's time to turn the page. If you open up your heart, I will try to play the music in a way that moves you like it moves me. This is the reason I'm alive. This is everything I've ever wanted. All I want is to inspire, to inspire, to inspire. Eye to eye, you and me. Together, we can change the world. Eye to eye, spark becomes a flame, flame becomes a fire. That's my desire, aspire to inspire. The song is the same, although the melody may change. It's the harmony. The harmony lives on as long as you and I are sharing the message. On the day that you were born, a gift arrived upon this planet. Now damn it, don't waste it on yourself. That gift is to be shared, and it's up to you to share it. Now see how you inspire to inspire. Eye to eye, you and me. Together, we can change the world. Eye to eye, a spark becomes a flame, flame becomes a fire. That's my desire, inspired to inspire.
very Neil Peart. I like
Thank
it.
you. This is what I'm all about. A reason to believe is all you'll ever need. Help me pass it along. You know a song can make a difference if you believe. If you believe. Now that Neil Peart is gone, it's up to us to carry on, reminding the others of the way. You've heard the word, you know it's true. It's what we're called upon to do. Now let's do it. Nothing's standing in our way. When I say all the world's stage, I'm quoting Bill and the Professor, predecessors who taught me eye to eye. All the world's indeed a stage. You can choose to be an actor who inspires other actors to inspire. Eye to eye, you and me. Together, we will change the world. Eye to eye, spark becomes a flame, flame Inspire to inspire. Inspire to inspire.
Woo!
Thank you.
So, once again, at Mark.
At Mark's Photo Art.
That's right.
Is
At
my
Mark's
photography
Photo Art
on Instagram.
That's where you can get a hold
you can
of
find
him.
me pretty much everywhere. Yeah. And pretty soon I'll have my website up and running, which would be Mark's Photographic Art.
Oh, cool.
Because marksphotoart.com was already taken.
And if anyone wants to donate money to start an art exhibit for his freaking, go look at his photographs. We need to put that on all in framed, and we need to have it in an art gallery and have him do a talk about it. So
thank you, my friend.
The universe is able to gift us money when we're willing to receive, and I think of if you were to just poke the universe with a sword, eventually it'll rain down on you what you need to accomplish all your shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm poking right now. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to fall down because I'm ready to tear this fucking universe up in a good way.
I hear you.
With my music, with my show, with my books. This is one of my novels.
Nice.
That's the cover of the novel. The guy who painted it was famous, and he wasn't famous when I hired him, but then he became famous, so he never finished. Yeah. But it's the unfinished work of Michael Goddard.
Wow. And
he's all over Lost Wages.
Wow.
If you go to galleries all over the world, you see his art.
Yeah.
It's mostly now dice, little margarita olives, and they dance and stuff, and he has smoke going from cigars. It's all gambling and alcohol and tattoos and shit like that. You'll see his work all over the place.
The dogs?
Gambling?
Yeah.
Now that you know, that's him.
Is that him?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
No way.
He was in a little garage in Huntington Beach, and he was painting these. He was painting this girl with blowing. What's the little flower you?
Oh, dandelion.
Dandelion. Blowing, and the dandelion little things are flying in the air, and it's coming at you, and it was so like fantasy and futuristic that I said, I want you to paint my novel cover. So I hired him for $750. And now after he finished this and he moved to Las Vegas, he got Dishwalla. Dishwalla did a CD. I probably paid thousands and thousands of dollars.
Wow.
One of the Dishwalla CDs.
Right.
He's in every gallery now. And so I got a hold of him one time when I first graduated. He said if I ever find him and I ever get to where his gallery, he'll do it and he'll finish it in front of everyone.
Yeah.
So I can make a video of it. And
nice.
Wait, was he gonna finish the middle?
No, what it is? Okay. He finished the whole background.
He's gonna put trees and all that.
Let me explain what it was. Explain what it was. Okay, this is the gods.
Yeah.
Symbolizing the bullshit reality that doesn't really exist that they say controls us. And this is the church keeping us in line with the gods. So the merchant, this is the castle, this is the king and queen. And they're anointed by the intermediary church. And so the merchants can sell all our goods so we can all be beggars, right? So we can all be poor paupers.
Huh.
And this kid, he's throwing this book and it's shattering. And behind this myth, there's going to be golden rays coming out and the sun is behind you.
Right.
Because he's shattering this. The book's called Myth Shattering.
Okay.
So he just started to do the crack and he just started to do it. And then he said, I have to go to Las Vegas, but I'll finish this whenever, I see you. And I thought I would see him real soon. And then I went to college and I never got around to
Wow.
So you met him a long time ago, maybe 10 years ago?
Yeah, 96 or 97.
Dude, that's...
Now he's famous, And if I would have hired him to do my novel cover now, it's thousands of dollars. Thousands. Probably 20,000 more.
Right.
You should keep that forever.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it, and it's. I mean, I have my novels on Amazon and a bunch of other places.
Wait, who's the guy? What's his name?
Michael Goddard, Goddard. Yeah,
Michael
Goddard.
Painter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Gorham, right? Like Goddard?
Goddard, Goddard.
Okay,
Goddard.
Goddard.
Yeah. He has God in his name.
Yeah.
When I first met him, he was just kind of like this. He was the first guy who understood the internet. He was going crazy on the internet.
Right.
And he was making postcards he was putting in every liquor store. That's how I found him.
Right.
I saw a postcard. I'm like, oh, fucking artwork.
Nice.
And then I just called him and said, will you paint my novel?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah. And then he started just doing, he was the first guy in the late 90s to like he would, back when it was like MySpace and all that stuff.
Yeah, MichaelGoddardGallery.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he would just start posting his shit everywhere. And so he just took off.
Wow.
And then he would, at his shows where he would paint in front of people, he would bring girls with bikinis, G-string bikinis, and he would cause like a scene, like the town, all these people would like gather around and like block an intersection and shit. And he would just do that so that the people would put him in the paper and shit.
Yeah.
And he would just started taking off because he would do
That's
this
what
weird
artists
shit.
do too, like singers, right? On their videos, they put intros.
U2, I mean, Beatles first did it. They did it on top of in middle New York, right?
Yeah.
And then U2 did the same thing, I think in the same building.
Yeah.
And they just closed down the whole streets
Yeah,
and made a
shut
music
down.
video of it.
Wait, what's it called?
U2's what?
Street with no name.
Streets with No Name.
I
Yeah,
think so, yeah.
that was a great video. And they just
My YouTube?
yeah, U2. Yeah, they closed down all of
So
LA.
it's like a viral video?
And they didn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
They just showed up and everyone started like announcing on the radio, fucking U2's on top of a fucking building.
Wait, what's it called?
Streets with No Name.
I think so.
Yeah, but don't play it because we can't hear
Yeah,
it.
I'm
in the
just gonna
background.
see the
But
video.
you can watch it.
Oh,
Just
YouTube. Oh, okay. I thought you said YouTube. I was like, YouTube.
No, U2.
Yeah, YouTube.
Streets with No Name.
YouTube is cool. I like YouTube.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Some songs.
I think they did the same building as that.
Do you know the song "I Want to Be Sedated"?
Yeah.
That song is
20,
awesome.
24 hours to go. That's
Ramones.
Ramones. Yeah, I can play that song, but I can't play it on my show.
Can you play it for me later?
Yeah, later. Okay, so we're gonna end the show.
I'll come back to the picture.
Come on back
I'm gonna
on.
be going to the bathroom really soon.
Okay, he's gonna go to the bathroom.
Well, no, we'll finish the show.
Oh, okay.
if we're done, you know.
Yeah, we're pretty much done.
So yeah, thank you.
Thank you
That
for
was
coming
fun,
in.
man.
Thank you for coming in. And
Yeah.
recommend one or two people that you think, if you had a show in San Diego that you know are going to be in San Diego or are in San Diego, that you would want to invite on. Just who do you think? If you just
Oh,
I name
yeah.
Hey, Joe, I know the CEO.
Sandy Snakenberger.
Sandy Snakenberg.
I hope I said his last name right. Sandy the Bubble Pirate. Sorry if I said your name.
He makes bubbles on the beach.
He's not no he does La Jolla.
Oh, okay.
But he's yeah. I don't want
People
to
know.
do the surprise for you.
Okay.
I would definitely I might be able to hook you up with Sandy.
Okay, do that.
I would definitely get Sandy on the show. Who else?
And all you people watching on YouTube and on Facebook and on Instagram. Oh shit!
Oh, hi guys.
My camera went off. What happened? Oh shit! What happened? The battery ran out.
Damn.
Oh fuck! It's because I had the plug-in
I hope they
going.
got that last song. I played it.
Yeah, I've never had this battery go out. I thought I charged it.
Wow.
Oh well.
Oh well. It is what it
And
is.
usually it goes an hour and a half. But
Yeah.
well, the cool thing is I'll be able to add.
Yeah.
I'll be able to download this one.
Yeah.
And add it on to the end.
Cool.
So they'll get the whole thing. Okay, see you guys. Check out youtube.com/Tim Janakis, my name, and that's the page.